back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing great, and today's video is about transplanting seedling. And these are the vegetables that I am growing. I'll go through with you which vegetables I am using this is summer. And by the way, this video is going to be like a 1 month gap video, because I'm going to share with you how I started the seed and sowing them and seedlings and transplanting. So let's get started. Soil should be like this, light. This soil consists of bark and perlite. The white stuff you see, it's perlite. When the soil is light like this, water will not clog. So you have to make sure it's mixed properly. And with bark and perlite, I'm using potting mix here. This is Miracle Grow potting mix. So this is good for seed sowing. I'm going to use this one. This is quite big, but I'm going to sow multiple seeds in this one, and I'm using paper cups. I put a drainage hole so that the water does not clog, and I'm using different cups for each vegetable. I'm going to wet the soil with some water so that after I sow the seeds, I don't have to water for at least for a couple of days. Make it a little bit moist, because this soil is from last year and it's totally dried. There's no moisture content in it. Now the soil is moist, and this is good for the seed sowing. For seed sowing, soil has to be moist. So make sure always, when you see the soil is getting dried, just sprinkle some water or spray some water on the top. It should be fine. It doesn't have to be deep down, but just on the surface, make sure it's moist. Gourd, and look, it has gone to 2 sets of leaves, so this is the right time to transplant them. Transplanting is basically a technique that you sow a seed and you keep it indoors until the temperatures warm up. So once the temperatures are warmed up, the soil bed is warmed, then you can bring the seedlings and transplant them, sow them in the soil or in the pots. So that's very simple, and when you are growing vegetables, this is the easiest and common way to start a vegetable patch by transplanting seedlings. I have made a couple of videos on raised pot gardening and transplanting, why I choose this method and stuff like that. I'll leave the links in the description box. Please check them out. And basically the raised pots is a big container. We have made a hole underneath the pot and dig the ground deep enough, like at least like 3 feet deep, and then poured soil in there. So this is how it looks like. It's very sturdy, it doesn't move. And now I'm going to sow the bottle gourd. This place is allocated for bottle gourd. This is the trellis I'm going to use. So I'll leave the link for trellis, how we made this trellis. This is the second time we are using the trellis method, and this is amazing for us, and it worked. It yielded more than so many vegetables, and it is very sturdy. And look at this, it's rooted, it's very delicate. Because these are 2 seedlings of bottle gourd, I'm going to separate them and put them in the 2 holes here, so that they can grow happily without competition. So gently remove them. I'm going to remove them gently by taking the bottom soil off. Just tap the soil like that and it comes off easily. By holding the root ball and just tap the bottom soil. It's all tangled. There we go. it came off. Choosing evening time to transplant the seedlings because the sun is going down now and it's not too intense. And tomorrow when the sun is direct, I'm going to place a pot on top of the seedlings so that it's not direct, because when you bring the seedlings outdoors and it's exposed to direct sunlight, they can't take it. So it's better for them to acclimatize to the weather, at least for a week. So when there is direct heat, I'll put a shade pot or shade cloth on top, so they'll be fine. By picking the good seedling is, as you can see, this is the best example, that's why I'm showing you. So I have sown 4 of these rich gourd, I have sown 4 bitter gourd and only 3 sprouted, and out of these 3, these 2 are growing evenly, like they're going evenly, and this one just started. So you will be able to choose the good seedlings, and you can pick the ones that you want to mature uniformly. So that's why transplanting is always good. After you sow all the seedlings, they need to be in shade at least for a week or so until they establish in the soil. So the best method that I found it worked for me is, like, you know, I took a pot, normal container, and made a hole underneath, just like for the raised pots gardening. But this method is for placing it on the top of, because I can't move the raised pots, they are established in the ground, so I can't move them. That's why I do like by this I can place the cut pot gently on top of the plants, like so. I have a bigger pot as well, this one. So by this, depending upon the direction of the sun rays, you can adjust the pot so that the seedlings are in the shade. So basically that's all about today's video, and hope you enjoyed watching this one. I'll see you in my next video very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.